Peter Salasya, the outspoken Mumias East Member of Parliament, is the boss of the bold new Western youth movement. Is he on the verge of shaking up the region's politics? Or is this a long shot against giants like Raila Odinga's ODM? Peter Salasya is known for his down-to-earth style and viral social media moments. The 35-year-old MP has become a voice for the youths in Mumias East. But in April 2025, he raised the stakes, launching the Western Youth Movement to challenge the political status quo in Western Kenya, home to over 2.6 million voters across Bungoma, Kakamega, Trans Nzoia, Busia, and Vihiga.
Para hii, as the Luhya nation, we are going to speak as one people. Haijalishi wewe ni Mluhya, haijalishi wewe ni Mkikuyu, wewe ni Mjaluo, as long as you live within as Western Kenya, we must speak as one language.
So what's this movement all about? Launched on April 11th, 2025, the Western Youth Movement is Salasya's bid to rally the youths of Western Kenya, especially the Luhya community, around issues like unemployment, stalled infrastructure, and political marginalization. He's tapping into the frustration of a region that feels overlooked, despite its voting power. The movement isn't a political party yet, but it's a platform to build grassroots support ahead of the 2027 elections. Now Salasya has his sights set on one of Kenya's political heavyweights, Raila Odinga's Orange Democratic Movement, or ODM. On April 5th, 2025, he declared that the Luhya community is ready for a political divorce from ODM. Why? He argues that despite Western Kenya's loyalty to Raila, the region hasn't seen enough rewards, think better roads, jobs, or political appointments. Salasya wants to loosen ODM's grip on counties like Busia and Kakamega, where the party has deep roots. But is this a realistic goal? Let's talk strategy. Salasya's playbook is clear. First, he's doubling down on youth mobilization, urging young people to get IDs and voter cards to boost turnout in 2027. Second, he's hitting the road. Starting April 11th, he announced tours across Bungoma, Trans Nzoia, Kakamega, Busia, Vihiga, and even Nairobi's Luhya strongholds to spread his message. Third, he's taking shots at established leaders, calling out ODM for neglect and MPs causing up to the President of the Republic of Kenya, President Ruto, without delivering for the region. And here's the big one. Salasya is eyeing the Kakamega governor's seat in 2027, a move that could pit him directly against ODM's heavyweights like Governor Fernandez Barasa. Has Salasya been active? Absolutely. Since early April, he's been on the move, launching his movement with public rallies and media appearances. Social media is lighting up with posts calling him the king of Western, or claiming he's clearing ODM out of Kakamega. These are bold statements, but they show he's striking a chord. His planned tours are essentially campaign mode, building momentum for what he hopes is a 2027 showdown. Now the million-shilling question is, can Salasya kick Raila's influence out of Bungoma, Kakamega, Trans Nzoia, Busia, and Vihiga? Let's break it down. Kakamega, with 844,551 voters, is ODM's heartland, led by figures like Wycliffe Oparanya. Bungoma's 646,598 voters split between ODM, Ford Kenya and UDA, giving Salasya an opening but no guarantee. Busia's 416,756 voters remain loyal to Raila, while Vihiga's 310,043 voters are competitive. Trans Nzoia with 398,981 voters lean towards Governor George Natembea's DAP-K, not ODM. But Salasya is still a small player here. Raila's decades of political capital and ODM's recent moves, like Oparanya's cabinet role, make a total knockout unlikely. Here's the reality check. Salasya's movement is exciting, but Kenyan politics runs on patronage and resources. ODM's machine is well funded, while Salasya's past campaigns relied on modest means, sync door-to-door walks and small donations. Social media hype on X calls him a game changer, but enthusiasm isn't enough. He's up against entrenched leaders like Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula, plus ODM's grassroots network. Without a formal party or broader alliances, he dreams, many argue, of sidelining Raila is a steep climb. So where does this leave Peter Salasya? He is a disruptor, no doubt about that, stirring debate and giving voice to Western Kenya's youth. His Western youth movement could chip away at ODM's dominance, especially among disillusioned voters. But kicking Raila out of the region by 2027, that's a tall order.
Ukiona kama Busia, nimetembea katika hii Busia County, ndio county ambayo ndio iko na rough road mingi. Lakini wakifika upande wa kura, wanasema nyinyi ndio stronghold ya ODM. Ndio sasa tumesema, this time round, we are going to speak as one people. Na sisi vijana wadogo tumeanzisha vuguvugu. Hata mbunge wenu wa hapa alinyimwa mpaka akaenda independent. Na mimi siwezi laumu wabunge wenu, kwa sababu wakienda huko lazima ati wao wapate ndio wakuje huko. Nitaambia hii vuguvugu ikikuja, hata ule mbunge wenu mwenye atakuwa amesimama hapa, mwambie kama uko kwa chama cha ODM tunakuangusha kura. Yeyote ambaye atakuja amesimama na ODM, hata akiwa mzuri, punish that person not because he's a bad person, but it's because he's in the poor, in the bad political party. Tunaelewana?
For now, Salasya is a spark in a complex political fire, and only time will tell if it catches. What do you think? Can he pull it off? Drop your thoughts. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Bushabi Jr.